We are live. Does anyone want to go first, introducing themselves? We have some new people today.
네. 오늘 처음 들어오신 분들 간단하게 소개해 주시면 좋을 것 같습니다. How about Daniel? Can you go ahead?
Yes, actually, this is my first visit to this wonderful meeting. And then my English name is Daniel, and please call me Daniel. And then I'm so I'm so excited to be here with you all. And then I'm Korean origin, but currently I live in Japan. And then I came to Japan about 30 years ago. And since then, I continue living in Japan. And I live in Uji, central Japan. Uji maybe it is not known for to Korea or to Azerbaijan. But the city of Uji belongs to Kyoto Prefecture. Kyoto Prefecture is one of the most famous prefectures in Japan. And then Kyoto Prefecture is west 50 100 kilometers to Tokyo. And then Kyoto City is Kyoto Prefecture is very famous for Japanese green tea. And then my job is a researcher of social science, and my specialty is political science or public administration. And then I'm interested in other countries, so I want to enjoy this today's presentation. Let's enjoy this presentation today. And nice to meet you again. Thank you.
Okay, welcome, Daniel. Maybe someday you can present about the place that you live, because we haven't invited anyone from Japan, right?
Right,
Okay,
right.
I see.
Maybe next time, yeah, if you agree. So
with my pleasure.
okay, that's great. Okay.
Okay.
아리가또 고자이마스. 감사합니다. Okay. Okay, 라넬라 왔네. 라넬라, 안녕하세요. Good to see you. Yeah, you became very beautiful these days. I saw the picture on Facebook. Yeah.
Oh, but your hair
because
is
I'm
long.
working more.
What
You're in the
about that
working place?
haircut?
Okay.
It was AI from the
Okay.
salon. I wanted to cut it short, but I ended up not doing it.
Okay. It
Okay.
suits you though.
Who will be next? Newcomer today. 오늘 처음 오신 분 간단하게 소개해 주시면 좋을 것 같습니다. 신혁섭님, 신혁섭. 뭐 영어로 하셔도 되고 한국어로 해도 되고요. 뭐 러시아 이런 거 안 됩니다. 경혜수님. 다른 분 하실 분 없으면은 오케이. Okay, Sanchita, you can start our program today.
Yeah, first, we can just introduce about GLEx 2020, our community. First I'll go in Korean. 안녕하세요, 여러분. 저는 인도에서 살고 있는 산치다라고 합니다. 저는 5년 동안 한국어를 공부하고 있어요. 그리고 우리 커뮤니티에서 많은 사람도 만났어요. 여러 가지 나라에서 오는 사람 만났어요. 네. Hello everyone, I'm Sanchita from India and I've been studying Korean for past 5 years and Yeah, this community is a place where all of us study different languages and we meet people from all over the world and we study together, study languages together and also about their culture. So thank you all for joining today. And we also have Ranella here. Ranella, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hello, everyone. My name is Ranella. I'm from the US. Well, I'm Filipino living in the US, and I've been here for 32 years. I met Sanchita like 6 years ago, and we started GLEx 2020 podcast together. And the most successful event that we've had is this cultural exchange, which we have been meeting for um, almost 6 years now with the help of Kevin Sam, inviting many people to present about their countries. And it's our little contribution to world peace. So thank you for being here.
Thank you so much. Kevin Sam, would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay, thank you very much. I'm from Korea, but I think I'm half Filipino when it comes to way of thinking and then my mind. So, because I spent 20 years in the Philippines. So first of all, I'd like to express my deepest condolence to our Venezuelans, brothers, sisters, neighbors. Yeah, they lost so many family members. So that I pray that God will give them the families comfort and strength and love, peace, in this during this very difficult time for them in the Venezuela. So we meet every, you know, month is fourth Saturday,
Sunday.
8:30.
Fourth
Yeah,
Sunday.
fourth. Yeah, Sunday, so 8:30. So as Ranella said, it can be contribute a little, for the world peace because it's very important to know each other, and then it's very important to, you know, just share our experience and also our knowledge so we all can be friends regardless of countries, also genders and nationalities, ages, right? So I really appreciate the big help from Sanchita and then Ranella. So they are the great ambassador for, Korean culture and also the country itself. Okay, thank you very much. 감사합니다. 시바시바.
음. 감사합니다.
안녕하세요?
네,
네,
안녕하세요?
안녕하세요.
아, 저 이제 들리세요?
네,
네,
네.
좀 들립니다. 예. 예.
이거 저 처음 해와갖고.
아, 그래요? 예, 잘 들려요. 예, 이제 잘 이제 들으시면 돼요. 예.
예, 감사합니다.
예, 반갑습니다.
예. 신기하네요.
So we can start with the presentation and you can briefly introduce yourself first and then you can present your slides.
Thank you for the invitation. I'm greeting everyone. Good evening, dear all. Even it's online the meeting, but really the big pleasure to meet you here. And on the other hand, I will have the chance to present my country. Really is a big honor. The spending the weekend with you. My name is Turkan. My nickname is Tutu. You can call me Tutu or Turkan. Now I study my master of law in Korea in Sejong, Korea Development Institute of School. And almost 5 months I have been living in Korea in Sejong. It's really different and the unique experience for me. So that's it about me. Actually, before the career, I was basically working in the government and in the private sector as a lawyer. Still, I'm studying my master in the field of law. So let me share my presentation. Nice to meet you all. Thank you. You can see my screen?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, firstly, let's imagine where is Azerbaijan, land of fire. Maybe all of you know actually the title of Azerbaijan. This is our unofficial name, land of the fire. You can find the location between the crossroad area, actually the bridge from East Asia to Europe. So actually, it's the controversial issue, really, who we are in terms of the identity, because our the culture, our mindset is the harmonization of the Asia and the Europe, and our the location you can see around the Caspian Sea. So this is our map, and also our the flag which attached to our map. You can see, actually, you can also imagine our map looks like the eagle is the another word, actually eagle, the located under the Caspian Sea, under the coast of the Caspian Sea. So the brief overview about Azerbaijan. Our capital is Baku, and official name the Republic of Azerbaijan. In Azerbaijan, actually, almost 10 million the people live. But interesting the fact that actually the 50 million Azerbaijani now lives outside of Azerbaijan, basically in Iran. And as I said before, the location is the like bridge. Actually, we don't have any definite place we cannot say is in Asia or the Europe. As to the climate is quite different and changeable. You can feel very hot in the certain district, and after 1 hour, if you are visiting another district, you can find very humid, very rainy weather condition due to the climate zone. Some places like my back home, the hometown, basically I feel like in Africa, very hot, but some places, even in the summer, there is so cold. So we have actually the very diverse the climate zone. So I would like to the present like some kind of the first the events that happened in the history, specifically in the area of the Middle East. Like first democratic republic established in Azerbaijan. On the other hand, the first republic gives a right to vote to the woman, which is so important for the equality of the woman. On the other hand, in the Middle East area, actually, first opera was composed by Azerbaijani composer, and the first theater and ballet we then established in the culture and introduced in Islamic East. Another interesting fact that actually across the globe for the first time we drilled an oil well. So it is not actually the coincidence, because basically our economic system is run the oil and petroleum. So we are making a lot of the money because we have the very oil gas reservation. Still, yes, economic system is running like this, but within the decade, actually, we are trying to transforming from the oil sector to non-oil sector. Our capital is Baku. Maybe you have already heard about the Baku. Actually, Baku is kind of controversial, the city, harmonization of the history and the modernity, and even all the part actually are the integrated impact history and modernity. I think that this photo describes very well, because in the background you can see the modern building skyscraper. On the other hand, some historical places. I think in terms of the modernity and history, Baku some kind of similar to Seoul, because whenever I visit the Seoul, I found some places, like historical places, kept very well. On the other hand, you can feel in very modern the city. Sometimes Baku is called like the city of winds due to Baku is located on the coast of the Caspian Sea, and also there is the much humid in the year. So maybe whenever you the walking in the streets, then wind then happens suddenly, and you can fly with the wind. On the other hand, Baku is also called Paris of the East due to the reason because the opera, ballet, and basically the music, the culture has developed very well. You can see here actually some of the snapshot Baku night view. Specifically, this part is the Caspian Sea. I think it's the Caspian Sea. Our for us is like gold. And this the street in Baku, specifically in Baku. This is the cultural heritage. Another first the event in the history actually in Azerbaijan we the constructed what is the big the carpet museum. You can find different types of the carpets. Specifically, they are reserved very well because basically some the carpets dates back to 300 or 500 years ago. They have the very the limited version because basically they are the handmade. You can get some of the carpets, even you can find another countries the carpets here because basically they are an exhibition. And this is the most iconic, actually more than the building of the Baku, we are calling Haydar Aliyev the center. What is the unique? Actually has been designed Zaha Hadid, the famous designer across the world. And the design has been inspired the sign of our former president. Actually, they established and also basically after gaining independence had the big role. Sometimes I found some of the similarity. This the center and Dongdaemun design plaza located in Seoul. And this is the colors of Azerbaijan. You can then imagine actually how our the culture, specifically food, like the social value are integrated. Even I have to confess that this is the photo in on the left side, AI generated photo, but I think is very successful the photo because really the AI they combined all the cultural the values, the cultural aspect of the Azerbaijan in one photo. And the actual right side you can see very dried and herbs. Basically we are using for brewing tea. You can see here different kinds of the rose tea, rose body. Basically, rose body we are the collecting and we are the drying. Whenever I drink the tea, we are then adding our cup. On the other hand, our country in the beginning, I said is called like land of the fire. What is the main reason? First reason is oil gas. On the another hand, you can find here the place. Actually, this place burns the forever. Even some scientists try to search actually what is the reason. Still, it is not known to the science. Really, we don't know actually what is then happening. How many the centuries still is the burning. You can find in Azerbaijan the largest mud volcano due to the scale. Even we have the resorts. We are using mud for the treatment, for the medical purposes. The many tourists basically come there and they are resting and enjoying their time. You can see here on the left side photos inside from the Carpet Museum. On the other hand, you can see Maiden Tower. Actually, Maiden Tower has been listed in the UN Heritage List. And dates back to 12th century. I have chosen this photo because actually this is the famous lake in Azerbaijan. Actually, this lake that has emerged after one very catastrophic earthquake. I think it is important because sometimes some of the drastic events they may lead this kind of the beautiful scenery in the world. So Actually, this photo important because in Azerbaijan, scientists have found one of the oldest the living place in the history. Like we have the one the cave. There have been they found some the skeletons of the initial the human. You can see this the photo. It actually this photo then explain initial the cultural the painting the styles of the human. You can see is kind of the skeleton. uh, this city is called Shusha, and you can also find here the South Korean flag because the Shusha for us is the cultural the center, also cultural capital of the Turkic world. Like basically Turkic world, what I'm saying, the Turkey, Azerbaijan, Central Asian country, because we are sharing the same ethnicity, same the DNA. So Shusha is the significant for the Turkic world, not only history but also due to it is the cultural the significance. In Shusha, every year actually the governments hold different kinds of the cultural and activities. Also, some then activities from the diaspora or the embassy they can then easily they participate in these events. So I am just encouraging you. You can find that information about this kind of events because really they are so then active, specifically after that liberated that area. Actually, Shusha then has been then occupied our the 30 years by our neighbor. So we actually liberated 6 years ago. Uh, Now the time to look through about our the cultural and heritage. This is the one of the oldest city in Azerbaijan. We are calling Lahuch, and the while you are working in the district, actually you can feel in the medieval area because that place also has been listed UN Heritage List. Like the museum in the open area, you can find different kind of the like how to say handmade. This is the traditional handmade, like the plate or the musical instrument. And on the left side, this is our very then old and then historical the clothes for us. In of course daily normal life we don't use or we don't wear this kind of the outfit, but still we are the keeping as the part of cultural heritage. Now you see one of the unique the cultural the place. Actually, this place, they called Shaki Palace, has been used the palace and the governing center of the king. Is the unique due to architectural and also the design. This place also included UN Heritage List, by the way. Just I found some places from the internet because whenever we visit as a tourist, even for Azerbaijani, they do not allow to take a photo inside because it's so sensitive. And on the left side, you can see our the national embroidery actually attached to earring. This is the view actually inside of the Shaki Palace. And interesting fact that actually this building has not been constructed by the cement. Basically, egg yolk has been used instead of the cement for the affixing the stone blocks. This is the most fascinating cities as Azerbaijan because basically Azerbaijan is city. Azerbaijan, whenever we speak about Azerbaijan, the first city comes to our mind, Baku. But we have some places still Azerbaijani prefer the visit here or the resting here is the Gabala. Gabala is the famous for the national. Natural the sightseeing. On the other hand, Lavanda, the area, the many tourists you can find there, basically they are using for the commercial purposes, but still really adding the beauty to nature. Now I will present briefly our one of the national holiday. for us, for Azerbaijan, actually New Year's calculated when the spring comes to the world, March 21 or the 22. This holiday is called Novruz. Maybe you have heard about. Basically, is celebrated in Central Asia, Azerbaijan, Iran, Turkey as well. So for us, Novruz actually has the secondary meaning because we have incorporated our the food culture, drinking culture, celebration culture in one the holiday. You can see here actually Novruz table on the right side. We are calling is the tongal, is the bonfire. We are making bonfire and the jumping over the bonfire has the meaning because what's happening in the chat? Okay. I will look through at the end of the presentation, sorry. Okay, is the bonfire why we are the jumping hour? Because we are the believing if you are the jumping and you are the saying the statement, all the negative the feelings are burning inside the tongal. We have the many Nowruz ritual, even as Azerbaijan. Really, I discovered in every year different kinds of the Nowruz ritual because as the time went on, sometimes we tend to forget, but still, the older generation enforce us to implement all kinds of Nowruz ritual. You can see here, we actually literally we are the fighting egg. We are trying to crack somebody egg. If you are if you win and the fighting, actually you should give your egg to your friend, your partner. On the other hand, we are decorating the egg. You see, it's just a normal egg. Is the kind of art, is the kind of the competition between the women. On the left side, we are grown up the wet or the grain. We are calling the semani. If your the semani is grown very well, we are the believing that actually this year it will be the happiness for you, and also you will get the good chance from the life. On the top side, you can see basically is so awkward for the foreigners. Literally, we are putting our hats in front of someone, or specifically our relative or the neighbor. Expectation is that our neighbor will put some snack, food, sweetie, dry food, and so on. This is the Nowruz sweetie. Actually, you must have the sweetie decorating our table. We are calling baklava, şekerbura, gogal, badam bura. Maybe you have heard about it, baklava. Baklava is so famous in also the Turkish culture, Turkish cuisine, but our baklava is different from the Turkish baklava. So do not confuse. This is actually our dance, national dance. On the other hand, national clothes. You can see actually in daily life, we cannot wear our national clothes because they are so heavy and they consist of very with the colors. So it is not possible. Just we are trying to do some embroidery to add our daily outfit. And this is our the national dance called as the Yallı. Yallı is also the included UN heritage list. You can see here just some parts of our national embroidery. Basically, we are calling this Kalagayı. Kalagayı, you can find the colors of the kalagayı. Basically, is made from the silk. And then historically, actually, we had the cooperation within China because Azerbaijan has been located on the Silk Way. So actually, Chinese style be some kind of inspired, and then we have added the national embroidery on the silk. By the way, we have also the many places for the manufacturing natural silk. If you want to order kalagay, I can help you. I hope you have already had dinner. And now I will present some specific food, Azerbaijani food. They called as the kebab. Maybe you are already familiar due to Turkish cuisine. They are also called the kebab, but some kind of differences you can see. But the king of Azerbaijani cuisine, I can say, as Azerbaijani, is the shahpulov. We love also rice as a Korean, but our rice is a long rice. It's not the sticky one. But basically, they cook the plov, specifically the shahpulov, on the special occasion like the birthday ceremony, engagement, or the wedding ceremony. Actually, it is not the food for the daily consumption. By the way, even me, Azerbaijani, really, I have never tried a shapalo because really requires very the specific skill. It is not easy to make it successfully for the first time. Just I can cook very the simple form of the plov. And this is another the kind of our national food we call as the dolma. You can see on the left side we are calling three sister or three brother dolma. Actually, in Azerbaijan we have our 200 types of the dolma, so awkward for me. I have never tried all types of dolma, but basically we cooked an everyday, very typical form of dolma, like three sisters, three brother, because there are the three vegetable you can see. And on the left, right side actually is the most typical dolma cooked every day, every home. And this is also is the drinking, actual national drinking. And the left one is the cold. Basically, we are using for getting the colder in the hot summer. And the right side, we are the cooking. Main differences is that on the left side, basically, we are adding the raw vegetable. But on the right side, actually, we should boil it. Of course, we are Asian, we are the Caucasian, and we are also the Turks. So the tea is the must-have the drinking in our culture. Tea is everything for us. So still, the younger generation have a great passion about the coffee culture, but tea is just a daily the drink for us. So you can see here actually tea some kind of the specific the skill. Yeah, actually this is just a snapshot from our the national film. This in the middle side you can see is our cup is we are calling armudu. Armudu is the literal meaning like pitch form, the style of the cup. On the right side, you now see is a samovar. We are calling it the samovar. Is like kind of teapot. We are the boiling the water inside the samovar. Then we are preparing, actually brewing the tea. Of course, while the drinking tea, we need sweet thing. So basically, we are using our national sweet tea or jam, of course, jam. In Azerbaijan, you can find different awkward kinds of the jam, like even dry food, peanut jam. Maybe you can find the kiwi, ananas, mulberry, different kinds of the jam. Even as an Azerbaijani, sometimes I found very strange form of the jam into the market because every day they invent the new types of the jam. And here you can see actually the national music is called mugham. And mugham basically is performed with the specific kind of the musical element, musical instrument. This is the musical instrument like we are calling kamancha, tar, gaval. Even due to it is the significance, you can see in the bottom side of the slide, this is our national currency. In the national currency even incorporated mugham note and also the musical instrument. Actually, this is the last slide. Why I am finalizing my presentation with the pomegranate. Pomegranate actually has a secondary meaning in terms of the culture, the philosophy, and the literature in Azerbaijan. Even we are then holding every year pomegranate festival. We have the big pomegranate garden, basically exporting to different countries. And this is the festival, some of the people really there, the contesting there, the squeezing the pomegranate and the making the natural, the pomegranate juice. On the right side, you can see how actually pomegranate design is incorporated to different kinds of the items. Even here, you can see the decoration under the head of the woman. So actually, this photo on the left side has been taken from the European Games. Because we were hosting European Games, and we try to introduce the idea. In the pomegranate, there are the countless. The part is like seed. Basically, they are the seed, but also the juice. For us, the pomegranates is like earth. Actually, they close the earth, close the universe inside the eternal living organism. So the pomegranate for us identify as a unity, but this unity also incorporates diversity. So I hope I could explain why it is so important, and you can define about like specific the pomegranate design embroidery. We are using pomegranate everywhere. I really found some the design specifically for daily outfit. Young generation have a great passion wearing this kind of the stuff. Okay, actually this is the end of my presentation. So I wanted to say thank you for attention in my language. Dikkatiniz için teşekkür ederim. And I'm so sorry, my Hangul is broken. Still, I am the learning. I can just say the kamsamnida. If you have any question or comment, now I'm willing to respond to your questions. I have inserted the contact detail. This is the Gmail. Also, this is my Kakao ID. You can reach me whenever if you have any question about the presentation, and I can also share my presentation with you. Okay.
Thank you so much for the wonderful
Okay,
presentation.
thank you.
You're
It's a
welcome.
wonderful presentation. Okay, 감사합니다.
Thank
투투.
you.
Down.
Thank you. So I would like to review the question in the chat. Okay, just the first one is the comment. Welcome everyone.
So I had just commented that we also celebrate the same festival, like it's called, the Spring Festival that you mentioned. So we have that bonfire, and it seemed very, I could relate to it a lot. So yeah, that was nice. By the way, I'm from India, so we do share some cultural aspects, I think. That was great to know. Yeah.
Yeah. I think as the time went on, I found actually many the similarity between the country. Maybe this happens due to the globalization, or maybe just we are willing to learn different aspects of the different culture. Even in Korea, really, some idea reminds sometimes my country. Actually, main idea is the same, but we are just presenting in the different form.
Right, that's true.
Yeah, but for me, it's really a bit of surprise that specifically I have never heard about Nowruz is also celebrated in India.
Not Nowruz, like we call it Holi. So
Holi,
yeah.
yeah, I know. Color festival, yeah.
Yeah, color festival, but it is also bonfire. So it's in the start of spring. Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
So as I mentioned in the chat, I was invited by the Iranian community in Daejeon for the Nowruz. I saw the something that I forgot what the items people usually prepare. One is like egg, right? and some other things. Yeah, it's really amazing. You celebrate it in March, right?
Yes,
Yeah, I
exactly,
remember it
exactly.
was March. There are almost 10 Iranian people and some, foreigners gathered. We shared some food. Yes, it was really great. Yeah.
Yes. Actually, due to really time constraint, just I just skipped all the parts of my presentation because
Mm,
it's not possible to give them all detail.
yeah,
But
right.
if you need
Mm,
additional information, I can share
sure, sure. Yeah,
with
sure.
pleasure.
Great.
Yeah.
So, any other questions from the audience? You like to know more about Azerbaijan? You just unmute your voice and then. I'm sorry, Sanjita. So you're the MC, right?
No, it's not like that. You can also
Okay.
speak.
Anyone who feel free to ask. Okay.
Yes, you can
Thank you
ask.
for presentation. Thank you for giving presentation. I have a question. I want to know the weather, weather in Azerbaijan weather. Yeah.
Azerbaijan weather condition. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, it is unexpected because, as I said before, we had the 9 climate zone. So the southern area, specifically surrounded by the mountains, is very cold, even in the summer. But like my hometown, actually is so hot. Sometimes literally we are calling small Africa within Azerbaijan is very hot. Central, the part of the Azerbaijan is very hot. Baku is really extremely unexpected weather the condition. Every day you can see, you kind of feel where the strong the wind. Sometimes they call an emergency situation due to the speed of the wind because the location is the Caspian Sea has a big impact on the weather condition in Baku. So you should be careful. Literally, you kind of fly due to impact of the wind. Yes, it depends on the district really where you live in. And actually this district also have the big impact on the character of the people. Even like their appearance, they have the big impact. So you should be careful. Actually, you should consider, you should not fight with the weather, you should adapt the weather condition. Yeah, thank you for your question.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you, my welcome. Thank you for joining.
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
Okay. I have 2 questions to you.
Mhm.
First of all, it was very wonderful and impressive presentation about Azerbaijan because we are not familiar to your country, Azerbaijan. And actually in Japan, your country, Azerbaijan, is so friendly to Japan. And my question is that what is the impression of Japan to Azerbaijani people? That's my first question. How about it? Do you
The
know?
political question.
It might be a difficult question.
Yeah. Actually, different question. Even while I was working in the government body, they just newly started to cooperate with the Japan. But in my perspective, actually, our cooperation with the South Asian country, even including Korea and Japan, still is not so strong. But in some aspects, we are trying to get the best experience, like the exchange of the different program, like maybe giving the scholarship for the young generation, the studying in Japan and so on. Actually, I cannot evaluate what has been happening in terms of the international cooperation, but I now really we are just trying to get like the basic the technology or exchange of the best practice of the Japan, but I know it's not so strong, just the newly established. Basically, China, with the China, we have very strong cooperation rather than the Korea and Japan. But I know one of my friends actually they studied the master and the PhD in Japan. Always he was saying they are so how to say the friendly. They are generally education system of course is so different, but also it is not comparable to our system. Is just another full world for us because due to development maybe and mindset maybe due to also the hierarchical system maybe yeah so for me it's very hard question really.
Okay, I see.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
another very difficult question to you.
Oh.
이란과
And,
러시아 사이에 있대.
as you know, Japan and Korea have something in common, and Japan and have very serious questions, serious problems like aging and depopulation. So, in Japanese society, we are hastening to solve these social problems like depopulation and aging. And how about your situation in Azerbaijan? And if aging or depopulation are not serious social problems, and what is your in so many most significant social problems nowadays?
Good question, hard question also. Just I came across that the statistical data actually they published newly. I think the first problem basically family issue, like high the statistic of the divorcing. Is divorcing for us is the social problems. Even in the government try to resolve actually what is the problem behind this. Where is the coming the root of the problems? There are different aspects. They are the thinking that to tackle this issue, but yeah, is the big question for us. Why then every year actually divorcing rating are then increasing? On the other hand, yes, is the birth rates because birth rate is also decreasing. Even some years is just staying the stability, but basically yeah, is we have the problem. So actually we are the developing country, not the developed country. So basically governments try to provide some the solutions, specifically social the privilege or the social program for the families, like giving how to say additional payment for the families, some kind of trying to encourage for the family, please try to deliver the children. Otherwise, yeah, it's the big problem and actual destruction of the family system. Actually, Azerbaijan historically has been the conservative because mindsets, Islamic culture, Turk, Caucasian, and so on. But now basically we are tend to the close to Europe. Some European values also have the big impact on our culture. So it is not easy to keeping the stability. And this is the mindset. It is not easy because mindset is the Asian, but we are acting like the European. So it is very the controversial issue. Just as I said before, government try to provide the solution, but for me still it is not effective. Yeah.
Okay, I see. Thanks very much.
You are welcome. We need another session for the discussion this kind of issue.
I think
Thank
it's
you.
depopulation is a world issue. Almost every country face depopulation, right?
Especially Korea, actually. I think it's similar to Korea, the divorce rate and the low birth is the issue is exists here in Korea same. Anyway, thanks for your introducing Azerbaijan. Thank you.
Azerbaijan.
Yeah, sorry for the pronunciation.
No,
Anyway,
no.
I have a question. When I listen, you introduce, I feel like Azerbaijan and Turkey culture seems to be similar. So I wonder if there is any historical connection between your country and Turkey. Can you?
Yes, of course. It was a great question. Let me explain. Thank you for your question. Maybe the most of you don't know actually Azerbaijan is the best friend is Turkey. Even we have an official statement, one nation, two country. Then historically we have been close because we are neighbor. On the other hand, we are sharing the same ethnicity. We are coming from Turk ethnic group. So historically, they helped us military, economic, and so on. Still, after the gaining independence, we have a big the economic, the cultural, the social, the cooperation with the Turkey. I know Turkey and the Korea also.
Yeah, brother countries.
Yes, brother country. The
Yeah.
same about the Azerbaijan and the Turkey. We are brother.
We are brothers.
Yeah.
It means Korea, Azerbaijan brothers.
Yeah.
Right?
We can say
Brother and sister.
Yeah.
Wow.
For the sibling, okay.
Yeah.
Three of us, the sibling countries. Anyway, yeah. Can you explain?
Yes, our culture, I think, in the big part is similar. But in some the points, still we have the difference. I have noticed, specifically observed within the 20 years, actually Turkey culture tend to the closing to Europe because the big part of the Turkey has been impressed by the EU social norms, lifestyle. But Azerbaijan is the kind of the bridge. We are a bit isolated from the Europe. So also Turkey has just tried to join the European Union due to different reasons. So we have the still differences. Even Azerbaijan, the big part of the population can easily speak and understand Turkish very well, almost every person. But situation is a bit different in Turkey. Actually, Turkish really can understand Azerbaijani language very well. But what we do, for me, I can then easily speak. I can then easily switch on the Turkish language. Once I have been in the Turkey, the capital, actually, a taxi driver said to me, "I had doubt about your the Turkish dialectic pronunciation because I am thinking you are the Turkish, but sometimes your the pronunciation said to me, maybe you are coming from another country, maybe from Azerbaijan." Yeah, actually, also our the language so similar, but also big the differences. Yes, we are the sharing a big the cultural the closeness, at the same time we are the different.
If then, how about relate to Russia? Your countries belong to a long time ago, the Soviet Union.
Yes.
So in the view of the culture, any the related, I mean, any similar things between your country and Russia or Soviet Union? the old age. Or CIS. What about that? Can you compare to about that?
Okay, thank you for question. It's a good question. Actually, our 30 years, we gained independence after breaking down the Soviet Union. But still somehow we kind of feel Soviet Union mindset, specifically older generation. Like in some the places, really employers they give the preference Russian language. They are the required. You should know at the same time Russian and English. But I think the young generation are the tend to change this situation because they now and for a long term actual Russian language doesn't give you any the guarantee for the better future. Of course, almost 70 years we have been the part of the Soviet Union. Still, we are trying to the cleaning mindset, all generation mindset. It is not easy. Like education system basically has been influenced by the Soviet Union system, culture as well, even the religious view also. Because they have had different opinions about the cultural identity. Now, yes, we are trying to choosing soft power and re-establishing the cultural identity. Like I think the Korean is very the famous and most successful sample of the soft power and the culture. So just we newly actually started thinking about this and keeping the culture, rethinking culture, and introducing the culture to the world. Yes, of course, it is still have the big the impression about daily life, but I think on the other hand, we are the successful due to the closing to EU country. EU connection really opened new perspective for Azerbaijan for the better future.
What about eggs? You introduced for us about eggs. It's special food for you, the traditional, culture. But actually, eggs is in the Christianity, the election of the Jesus, the kind of a meaning. Yeah. What about your case? What does it mean?
You mean decoration of egg?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. As far as I know, in Easter, you are the calling is Easter in the Christianity. Basically, they are the decorating. Yes. Like for us is a bit different because we are just the evaluating the Nowruz rituals. Basically, Nowruz holiday have been held historically before Islam.
Islam.
Like then historically, yes, then has started Iran, like Zerdusht culture, because the main idea basically worship to fire. So yes, worship to fire. As the time went on, actually people added new the rituals. Before then Islam, basically we were believing the magic power and mother of the earth as the fire for us the beginning of the life, because as a human being
Prometheus?
Yeah.
Greece myth, they say Prometheus, the fire, power of fire.
Yes. Yeah, because we have experiencing actually different kinds of the religion before Islam. Even some part of the Azerbaijan, actually Christianity have been practicing. Still, we have a lot of church in different cities of Azerbaijan, in capital, Catholic, Protestant, and so on. Even we have the Jew community in the one area. They have another, the settlement, really compacted area, and so on. But basically, 90% of the Azerbaijani are Muslim. Before the Muslim, we have been practicing the Zerdusht Also, the ideology have been incorporated to our national holiday. Yeah.
Thank you for answering.
You're
맞습니다.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for your question. Okay, so another question, I think it's close related to women. When is the best time to visit? Oh, depends on your area, the destination, really where you wanted to visit. Some places, northern part, basically mountains area, we have the lot of the resort, like for the sky, maybe if you wanted the snowboarding and so on, you can visit in the winter. But you have the great passion about the natural sightseeing, I recommend in the spring, and also autumn. You can find very vivid the nature, specific till the leaves that fall down. Then, another one is the comment. Close related to, right? One thing shared with Russia is the samovar. Yeah. Actually, I shouldn't explain explicitly. Samovar actually the part of the culture of the Russian, but I think due to the colonization, also the samovar has been the part of the Azerbaijani tea drinking culture. So we do not claim the samovar is our national the item, just a part of our drinking culture.
Can I ask you something about the topic samovar? Because I wrote it. Is it similar working, the samovar in Azerbaijan and in Russian? I used one, a Russian one, so I want to know if it is similar, really similar, maybe equal.
Thank you. I guess you are coming from Poland. Poland or
no, Germany.
No? Germany.
Yeah. And I like it. I really like it that you are have every year since 2008, I think, in the Eurovision Song Contest. I like it.
Yeah.
I like the traditional things you are you traditional performances, and yeah, I like it really.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy hearing this comment. Actually, I was there explaining. I think this the question in the chat box. One thing shared with Russia is the samovar. Let me explain again. Actually, we do not claim samovar is our national item due to actual colonization. Because as I said before, we have been governed over 70 years by the Soviet Empire. So automatically we not have the other chances to use other countries' goods. So basically, as the time went on, samovar has been the integral part of our drinking culture. Mm-hmm. And we know samovar originating from the Russian, actually. It is not our, like, how to say, national instrument or like the national pottery, not, but is the so famous due to it is the function. And everybody actually know that samovar coming from originally from the Russian, not from Azerbaijan.
I have a question to ask. Yeah. So is samovar, is it like soju in Korea, like the alcoholic drink? Is it similar?
No. Actually, samovar is the big pottery. Actually, we are the boiling the water inside the samovar. Just is the name of the item. It is not any drink.
Okay. Sorry, my bad.
Water than inside. Yes.
I got confused. Yeah.
Thank you for the clarification. But actually, what is the difference of the samovar tea and the normal tea? Because basically, we are making bonfire inside the samovar. We are using wood, the firing the wood, actually like how to say, smell of the fire added a specific fragrance of the water. So it is the so specific taste. You should experience, otherwise you will never understand
Okay.
what is the significance of the samovar. Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
kind
I
of
understand.
it's kind of tradition. Basically, whenever we are then hosting any guests, we are the serving samovar tea, not the normal tea.
Okay, yeah, I got it. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for question. If there isn't any question in Korean, please let me know, guys.
No, I don't think there's any question in Korean. Yeah.
I
Any
have
other questions? Yeah.
this is this is not a question, but I would like to show a coin of Azerbaijan.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
wow.
50 kapik. I
Yes.
gained this about 20 years ago from Iran. At Iran
Oh,
from Azerbaijan people. So
wow.
after that, I've got some interest in with Azerbaijan.
Oh,
But finally, after 20 years later, I heard about your countries, and it was very good and nice to explain about your country.
oh,
Thank you.
thank you. Your name is Jake?
Yes, Jake.
Thank you, Jake, for your the comment. Guys, really, you will make me the cry. Now I feel so sensitive, and what the confidence is specifically about our the national currency. Yeah, in our basically national currency, we are trying to embed our the cultural heritage like the Koreans in the Korean currency. I found the similarity, like you're the kings, like the great Sejong king, and like your culture, like the musical notes and so on, then affix to the national the currency. And we have the same actually the policy that please show our culture in the daily national currency. Thank you for comment, really make me happy.
I think most of your country people is they are Muslims, is right?
In my country?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means you don't drink alcohol, is right?
Alcohol?
Yeah. Because Muslim believers they very scary drink alcohol. Yeah. How about your country people and especially you for you?
Oh, even you are asking my experience about drinking?
Oh, and also your common people,
Yes, technically, 95% of Azerbaijani population is Muslim, but I should say actually we do not practice very strict Muslim the Islamic rules. Like for me, I'm not very the religious person, but I'm trying to incorporate some values of the religion to my life. Really depends on the community, depends on the person. Basically, Muslim the people are the very tolerant to about the other religions, also about to the Islam people, because we are the thinking that yes, maybe you are the Muslim, but probably they will never ask you why you don't practice, why you are not fasting during the Ramadan, why you don't pray 5 times during the day. In my life, really the same that happened. Basically, most of my colleagues they were practicing strict go to the pray 5 times, fasting every Ramadan, but basically I was the skipping. But never they asked me why you don't practice. They are so tolerant because they practice with an inner vault, not just for the showing up than other people. I think this is the advantages of the Muslim community. Yes, true. As to the Islamic rule, actually drinking alcohol is not allowed, but it depends on really how the person practice Islam. Some people strictly obey these rules. Some people really don't care. They drink extremely. So there is not any the unified mindset about Islamic rules.
Okay, I understand.
Thank you. Thank you for the answer. Let's wrap up for today, and thank you so much for the presentation again. And let's take a group photo. If anyone wants to turn on their camera, please do so.
Also, I have shared the feedback form in the chat box. If you're interested, please take a couple of minutes to fill the form. If you don't want to turn on your camera, you can give any reaction, and if you like, give us a crazy pose. Yeah.
사진 촬영할 거니까 괜찮으신 분들은 저기 카메라 켜고 한번 예쁘게 한번 찍어보죠. 아무튼
Okay,
감사합니다. 오케이.
eight,
I love you.
1, 2.
사랑해.
Wait. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 감사합니다.
오케이,
감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much for
Thank you
joining
for
us
the
today.
wonderful presentation. 예.
감사합니다.
매달 넷째 주에 하니까
감사합니다.
다음 달은 아마 또 다른 나라 또 할 거예요. 오시고.
Thank you so much.
예.
다음 달에 만나요.
다음 달에 만나요. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Thank you. 살람. 투투. 말하바. I know 말하바. Bye-bye.
Bye, Balloon.
Bye-bye.